Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to the Fairy Amazon Challenge in The Sims 4. We are following the reign of Queen Supriya Reed Daisy, who has recently arranged the breeding of Lady Katerina. While the new dynasty has already surpassed the legacy of Queen Justin, Supriya has noticed some divisions in the court. And all the while, sickness continues to ravage the fairies, weakening their bloodlines and ensuring genetically sick children. Meanwhile, a certain princess has aged up into an infant, so let's take a look at her in Cass. Crown Princess Lynette is a sensitive little one, which is interesting because Prince Uther is the same, and we know Queen Supriya has plans to get them together when they're older. I suppose as the heir to the fairies, Lynette is being given so much attention by everyone that she's become a little bit choosy with how she's handled, but she is so flippin' cute. In terms of genetics, she has warm 15 skin, black 2 hair, and blue eyes. So she's inherited her father's skin and her mother's hair and eyes. I honestly cannot wait to see how she looks when she gets older because she's already so pretty right now as an infant. And that's all we have for Crown Princess Lynette. We are picking up at 2 a.m. on Saturday. I haven't really seen our fairies use the mystical pool that we have all too much, so it's kind of nice to see that Queen Supriya and Kayla are trying to have a little bit of fun in these emerald waters. It is very nice. It's a change of pace from the mystical waters we have where Queen Justin died, but the fairies keep going to because they need for emotional force. It's a nice change of pace. But okay, let's try and get some whims in before Katerina is ready to have her baby. Queen Supriya wants to look at the bright side. I mean, she's feeling happy now, so I don't know if she can. I don't think she can right now, because that only triggers when she has a negative emotion. But she's happy right now, so I'm just going to complete that and pick something else. Go for a jog. Okay, well, she wants to go for a flight. So let's see if we can send her for a flight. It'll be nice for her to have some alone time. In the last episode, Supriya was a little bit worried about how she was growing distant from her court members. And then we had the ghost of Queen Justin come to visit her, and Justin hugged her, patted her on the back, and one of you lovelies was saying that maybe that was Queen Justin's way of saying, "It's okay, everything will be fine, you have my blessing, don't worry, you've got this under control." And I thought that was so sweet. It's not something that came to my mind when I was initially watching. I kind of just felt as though maybe Justin didn't have a grudge against Supriya for being her successor, but the fact that Justin maybe would have been reassuring Supriya that, you know, everything will be okay, I think that has helped settle Supriya's emotions a little bit. So she's probably thinking about all of that while, you know, going on her little flight. So that was actually quite nice. Katerina, meanwhile, is already in her 3rd trimester. Oh look, she's scouting out the birth chamber, which is nice to see. But she wants to bring a gnome to life. Now this is something I have messed around with off camera, but it was such a messy fiasco. It did not make it into any of the episodes, but I suppose this is a good time for the rest of us to take a look at this as well. But these gnomes, the gnomes are exciting, but they're a little bit unpredictable. Let's see, we have a gnome all the way here. So we can bring a gnome to life with fairy dust. We can bring it to life for cleaning, gardening, protecting, or for repairs and upgrades, which I think takes 10 fairy dust, but the others take 5. So gnomes brought to life for cleaning will teleport to dirty items, trash cans, and trash piles to keep your humble abode sparkling clean. Warning, evil gnomes are watching this prohibitive use of fairy magic. Use with caution lest you anger the Gnome High Council. For gardening, gnomes brought to life for gardening will teleport near plants to keep things watered, weeded, and sprayed for bugs. For protecting, gnomes brought to life for protecting will defend a household with their lives, thwarting evil gnomes and even the Grim Reaper. And you know what, let me just pop one more in here so that we can take a look at that. For repairs and upgrades, gnomes brought to life for repairs and upgrades will teleport near broken objects to fix them and upgradable objects to upgrade them. So the last time I tried off camera, I wanted to do like all of them, and we actually had 4 gnomes in the queen's quarters. So I got Brent, I think, because she had the whim to put fairy dust on all of the gnomes, and I don't know if they assisted with anything because I did not see them do anything, but we definitely angered the Gnome High Council. We had 3 evil gnomes after Bran. She tried apologizing to all of them, and then she got repeatedly struck by lightning. Thankfully, she made it out alive, and the gnomes lost interest after a while, but I think we'll maybe, have a little bit more caution this time around. So let's get Katarina to, I think, gardening, but then cleaning. Cleaning is useful, because then the fairies wouldn't have to clean. I think we'll go for cleaning. Cleaning, I think, makes the most sense, because these fairies, like, they're having to scrub toilets, and that's so undignified, And I don't think Katarina wants to have to worry about that. And they keep throwing up because they are sick from all these illnesses, so I think cleaning would probably be the most useful. And I don't know how long this lasts before they're kind of done with it. Like, I don't know how long these gnomes will last, or if you can have a limit for how many gnomes. Can you only have the 1 gnome? I'm not entirely sure. So is this things being at use, like when we see the green little magic thing? Is that the gnome doing its job? Perhaps? Okay, well, Katarina, she's scouting out places, just trying to ensure everything's clean so that her baby arrives in a, healthy, happy environment. Okay, Bren. Now this gnome down here, well, I can bring it to life. Okay. Anyways, Bren wants to kiss someone. So Bren has been getting quite romantic of late. Let's see who she might, I don't know if she's close enough to kiss everyone. Maybe she could attempt like a mistletoe kiss, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look. She's got -18 relationship with Brant, a 13 with Supriya, a 30 with Katarina, and a 17 with Kayla. So with Katarina, I think Katarina was getting a little bit flirty with her beforehand because she invited her to go watch the stars. Maybe Bren is going to take that as an indication that they can have something more between the 2 of them. She's actually going to try a mistletoe kiss. Maybe Bren is getting encouraged by Katarina. I mean, she tried getting closer to Supriya, or she thought there was something developing there, but obviously Supriya, she did like a hard rejection. So instead, Bren backed off, and then when Katarina started showing a little bit more interest in getting close to her, now Bren has started having all these thoughts of maybe wanting something more. So let's see how this goes down. I don't know. Oh no. Oh, poor Bren. Okay, yes, maybe Katarina was feeling a certain type of way, but Bren maybe works at a faster pace than what everyone else is used to. I think Bren secretly believes in like a whirlwind romance, and she keeps trying to pursue that, but it's too quick for the other fairies. So she could not get that done, but she attempted it. I kind of like that Katarina didn't outright ignore her though. Okay, Lady Brent wants to go for a flight. So let's send her out for a flight. I also want to mess around a little bit with the cure ailment power that our counselors have. I think one of you lovelies asked about it in the last episode. And yes, the counselors, they have gotten that ability. It is under the manipulation branch, which only they will have access to. But I did use it off camera, and the fairies stacked even more ailments after that. And some of you have even been suggesting that they might be imbalanced, and that's really what's causing it. So let's quickly take a look at their balance. Okay, so Kayla, as you can see, she is balanced. She's doing fine. Brant is balanced, and she's sick right now. Bren is balanced, and she's sick right now. Katarina is balanced, and Supriya is balanced. So all of the fairies are balanced, guys. They don't have anything particularly wrong with them in terms of that. I have been keeping an eye on it. But It's just something with their life state, you know, something to do with being fairies. Unfortunately, their race is just plagued with sickness. But okay, Brent, she had some fresh air. Oh, jeez, my voice. She had some fresh air and she is feeling a lot better. I wonder if Brent is maybe starting to find more peace being away from the court because her relationship with everyone has gotten so bad after Justin's death, which is terrible, terrible. I feel like she was kind of thriving under Justin's reign, and she really isn't under Supriya's. And Kayla wants to also bring a gnome to life. Okay, this is most definitely her way of helping out somehow. So let's go to this gnome down here. Okay, these two, they need to be reset because they've been stuck there for a bit. Okay, let's see. With this gnome, first we need some fairy dust, apparently. Let's gather up some fairy dust. I think 5 will do for what I'm thinking about. Any more fairy dust down here? Oh, I see one in the garden. I see one in the garden. I might get someone. Oh, there is a ton of fairy dust, like spilled over here. We'll grab that. Oh, there we go. Let's bring this one to life for gardening, because we need someone to help maintain our garden. So we'll go ahead and do that. Come on, Kayla. Let's get a move on. Let's do some sprinkling of the fairy dust on a gnome. And hopefully we don't cheese off the High Council. I wonder, does the High Council get pissed off when we bring multiple gnomes to life on a lot? Or is it if a fairy does it multiple times? So we can have like a fairy do 1 gnome each and everything will be okay? I'm hoping that is the case, because no one's pissed off right now. No one's pissed off right now. Okay. So that is done and dusted. This gnome should technically be taking care of our garden, but they're not right now. I'm gonna get one of our lower ranking ladies. Maybe, actually not Katarina, Brant. Because Brant is a low ranking member of the court and she's younger than Katarina, so she would kind of be responsible for these kind of duties, if anything. She can nurture nature and enchant plants. I want to try the nurture nature. Like, I want to plant this flower that we have, and then I want to use nurture nature on it. I think if you do that... Hold on a second. Or can we just enchant the plant? I think we might just enchant the plant, because then it doesn't, like, that's a better version of the nurture nature ability. Okay, where'd you go? She's coming down, she's coming down. Yeah, we're gonna try this, and this is gonna help deal with the plant a little bit. So let's go ahead, We'll get to see some of this fairy magic at work. Okay, and then we will enchant this plant. And then it won't need us to maintain it for a little bit. And I don't know how long this enchantment lasts, to be honest. I don't know. But there we go. That plant is doing fine. And let's use some of the other abilities on these plants. Okay, we can nurture nature that, and it's gonna get rid of all the weeds, I think. There we go. Now it's like all healthy. Let's harvest all of these things. We'll add them to the chest. I don't think any of them need to be used for anything. Just in case though. We'll pop them in there. And I don't think we can use our fairy abilities on... We can cleanse in nature, that's kind of cool. Get a hygiene up. But yeah, I don't think we can use any more fairy abilities on these just yet. Oh, does that take emotional force? Well, oopsies. Can you maybe... I mean, you can regenerate, can't you? Can you go into the fairy house and get some of your emotional force back? Thank you. Because I don't want to send you to the lake just yet. We're not ready for excursion time. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do was to get our counselors to help... Oh, well, Brant? Okay, I wanted to get our counselors to help cure some of our sick fairies. So Kayla, let's come here. She's going to use her fairy ability to cure Bran's ailment. And then once Brand has had some time to regenerate her emotional force, oh, there we go, look at that! I will get Brand to do the same for Brand. Oh, there we go, she is all cured. That was really cute. And Brant, can you come out, please? Don't throw dance parties. Bren, let's get you to do that. Wait, no, sorry. Give me Brant. Give me Brant. Cure ailments, there we go. Now the cool thing with this ability, yes, they don't need the apothecary skill to cure other sims of an ailment. They can also give ailments. However, they cannot use the ability on themselves, which is why I think it's good for both the counselors to have that ability, because if they get sick, they can use it on each other. And we have a seed packet. We have a few seed packets, actually, on the floor. Brant, take these seed packets. We have a couple. Oh my goodness, we've got a couple. Oh, and Brant has been feeling almost socially awkward and lonely lately. We were just talking about how Brant has been preferring to stay away from court because her relationship has gone so bad with everyone. And now she's socially awkward. Oh, Brant. Oh, Brant, I feel terrible for her. I really, really do. I really, really do. Okay, well, I kind of want to sell I'm gonna sell the seed packets. I don't want to keep them. But I will get us to put all of these other things she harvested in the chest. So let's put the valerian root, the mandrake, and the charming mushroom in there. So there we go. You know the cool thing though? I mean, I don't typically use it in my gameplay, but between the apothecary skill, the herbalism skill, and, well, if you're a spellcaster, alchemy, but even with apothecary skill and herbalism skill, we have so many elixirs, cures, and things you can make if you chose to go down that route and you wanted to have, you know, an alchemist. There's like so much you could do. But okay, now that we have done all of that, I think we are good to go. I think we're good to progress towards maybe Katarina's birth. So let's move on to that. We are picking up at 11 p.m. on Saturday. Katarina should be very close to going into labor. And we do have our court members waiting in the birth chamber. So Queen Supriya is on this side of the partition. Typically, if the queen's giving birth, both the counselors are here with her. Since we have a non-counselor who's giving birth, it does mean that the queen will be picking the counselor she has the closest relationship to sit in the birth with her, and that is Lady Bren. She has a way better relationship with Bren than she does with Lady Kayla. So this is something I never really anticipated, that a queen of ours would have a relationship in the red with a counselor. Like, that's a little bit unprecedented. But okay, let's not waste any time. We're gonna get... Oh, where is Dustin? I mean, he sent a gift to her. Where is he? Oh, he's outside. Well, Dustin, come on in. Come on in, Dustin. It is time for Katarina to have the baby. And where did... Someone just ran out. It was Bren. Bren, where are you? What are you doing? The queen has shown you some favor by inviting you to sit on this side of the partition, and I don't know where the heck you have disappeared off to. She was busy interacting with Dirk. No, leave Dirk alone. Leave Dirk alone. You come sit here, and Katarina is going to go into labor. So let's see whether she has a boy or a girl. And it also seems like her relationship with the queen has improved a ton since her breeding. So I think despite, like, whether or not it is a girl, Katarina is still gonna be grateful to Supriya for giving her this chance. I think in the beginning she was feeling a little bit hot-headed because she thought Supriya was overlooking all the help Katarina has given her in the past. But this decision of Supriya to let Katarina breed has made Katerina aware that, okay, maybe she was overthinking things and Supriya is a lot better than she initially thought. So let's see, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Come on, Katerina. Come on. And it's a girl, guys. Congratulations, Katerina. Okay, this is going to be Dame Vivian Night Ember. So Dame Vivian Night Ember, welcome, welcome, little one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Katerina had twin girls. I am so excited. We have had twins in the Vampire Amazon series, only one set, but it was a boy and a girl. We have not had twin girls. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be Dame, I think, Titania. Oh geez, that's not how you spell it. That is not how you spell it. Hold on a second. Titania. There we go. Dame Titania Night Ember. So we have Vivian and Titania. Oh my goodness. Katerina just had twin daughters, guys. She had Vivian Night Ember and Titania Night Ember. I am so flippin' excited for her, especially because I said that her children are going to inherit the full face freckles that she has. Now we have two little girls who are going to have the freckles, and I don't think they're identical twins because I can already tell they have different skin tones from each other. Vivian, the firstborn, is a lot paler, a lot lighter than her sister Titania. Oh my goodness, that is crazy, because this also means that Katerina just got +2 influence. She just got +2 influence because she had two little girls born. But now I need to go ahead and check to see if she survived childbirth. Also, both of these babies have been born with a genetic sickness of 3%, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to do Katerina's roll to see if she survives to enjoy this. Just as a reminder, Lady Katerina had a 4% chance of dying from childbirth, and she rolled a 59. So she survived and the birth was fairly comfortable. So thankfully, she will get to enjoy seeing her twin daughters grow up into beautiful fairies. And with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.